Hey everyone, Natalie here with All Four Paws of West Palm Beach, and I am really excited to finally make this video about a live clicker session where I'm going to condition a dog to the clicker. So I've got my buddy Gino here today, who happens to be really excited about food. And like I mentioned in the previous videos, the way to condition a dog to the clicker is right now this means nothing to him at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and treat 20 times, and that's going to get some meaning going to the clicker so that he knows every time he hears a sound, he's going to get a treat. So I'm just going to get started, just clicking and treating. I'm following some of the rules that I mentioned in the videos about clicker training. I'm keeping the clicker stationary. I'm clicking and then always following it with a treat. And even though I'm only conditioning Gino to the clicker, I'm not necessarily training him for any particular behavior right now. I am still only clicking and treating for behaviors I like. So if he were to jump in my lap or jump up or start whining or barking, I wouldn't use the clicker at that moment because I don't want to reinforce the behaviors that I'm not asking for or not liking. I'm also not asking him to do anything. Kind of doing this at different intervals so that there's no real rhyme or reason. It's just click, treat, no matter whether he's sitting or standing, whether he's close to me or not. You're doing a good job. So after I do this 20 times, the dog typically by then has associated the click sound with the treat. So a couple more treats, and then I'm going to test it out by seeing if Gino gives me a little bit of response, like maybe his ears perk up or he looks for the food or something like that. So you can do this anywhere in your home. I suggest starting to condition the clicker in a low distraction environment. So a place where, you know, there's not other dogs hanging around right now. We're inside, we're somewhere that Gino's been before. So this is considered a low distraction environment. So I'm going to do a couple more. Even if I were to accidentally click at an inopportune time, like if Gino jumped up on me, I would still treat even though it's my mistake, because you always want to follow the click with the treat. It's really important that that meaning is kept. Okay, so I think that by now Gino gets it. So let's see. I'm going to see if he has any physiological response. Let's see if you can get him to see his face. Come here, sweet boy. Good boy. I can just see that he's anticipating the treat with the clicker. Okay, so that is the first step in clicker training your dog, is conditioning your dog to understand that every time you click, a treat is going to be followed. And now that I have that under my belt, I can move forward with doing some training. So stay tuned. I'm going to make another video where I'm going to teach Gino a cue called "Go to your bed" with the clicker.